Welcome to my next set of guests on VWG. I have British-born Canadian actress Elizabeth Saunders here with me.
Hello.
How are you doing today on this fine sunny day?
I am doing darn good on this fine sunny day. I wish I was
Oh,
outside, but I'll get there. How are
oh yeah.
you?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Good.
Let's start off with what got you into acting? Like, what's the backstory on you acting?
Okay. Well, I got into acting. I would say it really, I caught the bug in when I was in my mid-teens and early high school, late junior in Alberta. I grew up in Alberta. We had junior high, not middle school. So in junior high, I started got the bug, and then I was involved in community productions and high school. And then after high school, I decided to pursue it as a career. And so um I did a theater program uh at the University of Alberta. And then I came out and did theater. So it just sort of grew from just wanting to perform in high school.
Oh, that's sweet. So you're originally born in England. How,
Yeah.
how, how come you decided to move to Canada? What's your story on immigration, on your immigration to Canada?
I did not decide. My parents decided. I was only four, just coming up to four.
Ah,
Well, my dad was offered a job in Calgary. I decided to take the job because it was a great opportunity doing something he loved. And so we all moved from Bristol to Calgary. Yeah.
oh, okay. Most of us younger viewers know that she's one of the voices of Franklin when she does Miss Turtle.
Yeah.
So I'm going to combine the third and fourth questions together. Let's
Okay.
get into the Franklin series. Did you read the books when you were younger, and how did you come up with Miss Turtle's voice?
Okay. Well, I began the series. I auditioned for it for the part of Mrs. Turtle. Um, and I didn't for a minute think I was going to get it because I'd only done a couple little voices before. But I got the part. And started recording that actually just as I had my first baby at the same, just like right in the beginning of doing the first few weeks of Franklin, and they gave me some time off to have a baby and get going at home. And then I came back and finished doing it. So my first daughter, whose name is Alberta, not because of the province, just because we like the name, uh,
Mhm.
she is my Franklin. And then my second baby, uh, Bridget, is my Harriet, because Bridget arrived just as Harriet arrived. So they are now 27 and 24. So that's
Oh,
how old Frank
hmm.
cartoon series Franklin
Yeah, yeah.
Harriet would be. Um, so that's how I started with that. I had not read the books because the books would have been written, I think, in the late 80s. So I was sort of already in my late teens. And then, so I wasn't introduced to them. And then, of course, once I started recording them, we've got the books at home for my kids. That's who read them. That's when I read them after I started the cartoon because I had kids.
Oh, that's really sweet. Okay, and finally, what are your personal favorite shows and movies that you've been the star of?
Well, number one is From. No question that it's From. Um, and Franklin is they're incomparable because they're two different things, right? Like
Yes,
I'm
yes.
super proud of Franklin. From it's because I'm doing it right now and I've got such a great role and I love my cast and I love the series. I'm really proud of it. Franklin is right up there because it got sweet memories, and I thought that was a really great show, and I'd always be happy to see it come back. Of course, I'd probably be grandma now, so I but that what else? Mary Kills People. I'm really proud of, and suddenly you go blank on what you've done. I do anyway. Oh, um, just because I love being in it. David Cronenberg has a new film coming out called The Shrouds, and I'm in that, and I'm really proud of that too. Like I just have a small part in it, but it was a great film to be a part of. Um, those would be my I know I'm forgetting something. I know a thrill for me was doing a day, an afternoon on Schitt's Creek with Catherine O'Hara. That was a thrill.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, just to meet Catherine O'Hara, just to work with her. Um, oh gosh, I know I'll blank. There's
Take your
role.
time.
That's okay, but we could be sitting here for a while my memory drags them up. Um, yeah, I know. It'll come to me at some point. But those are sort of the biggies. And then I have some theater roles that I'm really proud of, that I have fond memories of. Um,
Oh.
yeah. So, but those were long ago. Actually, one of them wasn't. One was a few years ago called Doc Mother God Society. Nobody came and saw it, but I loved doing it.
Oh.
Yeah. And I love doing Shakespeare. The Shakespeares I've done, I've been really proud of. Most of them, anyway.
Okay, we're done this interview. Do you want to ask me any questions?
Um, yeah. How did you come across wanting to ask me to come and interview?
Well, I'm doing a thing where I interview people from my early childhood,
Okay.
like not just actors, but like producers, directors, entertainers, and put it all into one series on YouTube.
Oh, I see. Okay. And who
I'm
have you got other people have you got people in mind that you
uh,
would to interview?
um huh, I have no idea. There's so many actors and actresses I want to talk to, but most of them are not from my childhood. They're from my modern life. Like I
Sure.
want to talk to Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, you want to talk to Ryan Reynolds. Cool.
Yes. He's my number one priority.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, he's pretty cool. If I knew Ryan Reynolds, I'd go give him a call, but I don't know Ryan Reynolds.
Mm.
Surprise, surprise. Yeah.
All
So
right. Anything else you want to ask me or
what took you into doing broadcasting studies?
when I was like in my double digit age, I really liked computers and screens and television.
Mm-hmm.
And I like using software programs.
Yeah,
And that's how I got into the tech world, which I still love to this day.
excellent. What's your favorite part of tech?
The screens, you get to see everything. Like right now, I'm seeing you.
Right. Cool. So do you want to create series?
Not yet. I'm not ready to create my sh own shows yet, but I want to someday, one before I'm 50.
Okay. You got a while. You got
Yeah.
lots of time. Yeah. What kind of series would you want to create?
Maybe like an animation show
Yeah.
that's full of comedy, joy,
Okay.
live action wise. That's no, not yet, not
Not
yet.
yet. Okay. If you're going to do animation, see if you ask me to ask you questions, I will. Animation. If okay, d you can include Franklin, but if you do, you have to come up with some other names. If you were going to create an animation show series, what would be some of your inspirations animation wise?
Myself, my stories, my life.
Okay, good. Oh, Siri, Siri heard that and is trying to talk to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, who's talking?
Mm.
Um, your life. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have an animation style you like?
Uh, even though I've grown up watching 2Ds, I like the CG best.
Do you? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm
And if
not,
Go
what were you
ahead.
gonna say? Oh.
No,
I'm
I just
not. Oh my gosh.
you go ahead. You
Okay,
go.
yeah. I'm not necessarily an animator. I just love the cartoons.
Okay. If you did an animation about your life, would the animated you be a human?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Would he live on this planet?
Actually, I think I would just base it off of my city, or maybe even like somewhere close within my city,
Okay, cool.
or like a parody of my city.
I think our city is working on becoming a parody of itself.
I know what you mean.
Takes 4 hours to cross town now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, if you were gonna cast me in a voice role, what kind of voice role would you like to hear me do?
Hmm. Uh, you'd be my grandmother.
I'd be your grandmother. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. I
I
would
am
probably,
a grandmother now, so I became
yes.
a grandmother this year.
Yes.
So
I'll probably base it off. I might just base my entire characters off of people that I know.
yeah, I think that's a great idea. It's a
Yeah.
great place to start because we all see so many things in each other.
Yes. Huh. I'm gonna definitely reference you one if I get interviewed about my show. I'll say it was Elizabeth Saunders who asked me the questions and I got the answers.
Okay, that sounds good. I always think it's really good actually just to sometimes chat with other people about ideas.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get stuck in our head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much,
Oh,
Elizabeth, for
you're welcome.
I'll let you and your assistants know when this is out.
Okay, that would be great. And good luck with the rest of them.
Thank you.